Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, happy stream day. It's Tuesday, isn't it? How are we all getting on? Blah, 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 blah. Hype train for what? What did I miss? A resub tier 111 months from Revenant. Thank you so much. And Lantern Man resub Prime. Bezos Book 16 months. Thank you guys so much for your support. As always, very, very nice. Thank you so much. You're all awesome. Let's quickly go through the chat, see what we got going on, see who we got here. Currently got 12 on Twitch and 12 on YouTube. Currently, we'll see who wins the race. Eugene was asked a question. It would still be a hand in yellow for now. First time joining for these, painting up my first old world elves whilst I listen. That's awesome. The extrovert paints. Nice. I like it, man. I like it. Old world elves. Big thumbs up for those as well. I actually have I have the Forge World monster that they just said is now high elves, but I did it when Old World wasn't even in talks for coming back, so it's on a round base. So I really need to rebase it on a square base and put it in for my high elves now. Silly thing. The boss says some stuff. Thanks, been really enjoying the content from Mediocre Hobbies. Appreciate it. Peter Miller, preserve what layer after layer after layer of your yellow. You'll have an outstanding yellow with no detail. Polyjuices, hello. Robot Mato. Hi. Doing some last touches on my miniatures for the monthly entry, lol. Love it. Over on the old Twitch. Did I miss something else there? I don't know. Gabrinsky is here. Hello, Lone Samurai will be there shortly. It's all good, nothing today. Yes. I was just over with the Whittle Goblin crew, but jumped ship to here. Thank you so much, buddy. It's been a day, huh? It's been a day. Hendrickson is here. Mr. Ralderon is here. Hello, sir. Space Wolf in my Death Watch, full Space Wolf or successor. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, beautiful people. And Andy. It's such a... Ouch, yeah. Easy to say when you're hidden behind your computer screen. I gotta put my ugly bald head on the internet. I got a bald head. Anyway, I only said something mean because Andy gets worried when I'm nice. It's true. It's true. Colin's Painting Adventure is here. Desolate 7 is here. Hey everyone, not so happy Tuesday. All not so happy Tuesday. All. Good evening, good evening. Not a chance. All Tuesdays suck. Worst day of the week. Should be abolished. I agree. Hello, Medusa. How are you? The Mealworm. It's beautiful. Yeah, I think I actually have it on my Idonet shelf. It's where I left it. I was wondering where I left it. Yeah. It's kind of making me think that I should just get another one instead of trying to rebase this one, because this one is already on a base like this. So I'm not sure if I could be bothered with trying to rebase this thing. This feels like it's moving. Oh, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, might have to do a rebase job perhaps. The Mealworm. Today I mostly be base coding Orc Breaka Boys. I like it. It's not a dragon. It's not a dragon. It's true. Meant to reply to you. It's not a dragon. Did you ever solve your D&D issue? Yeah. And the game was played. We played on Saturday. Lodiord. Question, Andy, you still a Black Templar in my Death Watch, or do you want to be a real chapter? Who dare you? Kick Lone Samurai immediately. What's the Twitch changes you've been talking about? I don't know whether I can't show you. We're just doing a new, like the overlay we have here is pretty basic and not very good and not very exciting, and it's just not very good. So I actually paid for like the premium version of Streamlabs when I did the Six Nations stream, when I did that tournament stream. I don't know how many people here watched that stream. So I paid you pay like $20 a month. It's quite expensive actually. And you get access to really fancy ones and stuff. They're really cool. And that's what I made that one out of. And I never got rid of the subscription. So I've been paying $20 a month, and all I've been using is free stuff. So I picked out one today, which I like. I just have to put all the screens in the right place and put all the bits in the correct place and add links and do all. It's a whole process. So I need to do that. So hopefully Thursday. It was supposed to be today, but there was issues. So hopefully Thursday I'll have a shiny new everything ready for year 3, year 4, I guess. I stream to my ugly hairy head gets airtime too. Yeah, it's true. Evening all Saturday. No hobbies even as I'm heading back from Lancaster, lurking on the train. I appreciate you lurking. Very kind. I'm hungry. My intermittent fasting and the healthy food just leave me very ravenous. Gah, grumble. You're going to be even grumpier than normal. You're going to be so mean to me. I'm painting my Krieg kill team I've had since Octaris. That's a while now. I was going to suggest getting D&D Beyond app. We play on D&D Beyond. I have my character sheet here actually. I tucked it under here when I wasn't using it. Reuven. This was me. So yeah. Reuven. I was a Gloomstalker rogue. That was pretty cool. Mr. Hobby has subscribed to this Prime. 31 months of his Bezos book. So many months. I know, right? His many months. So I take it still Black Templar. Yes. I like it. Picasso. I like it. It could be worse. Hellstorm Mikey is a blood rave. Hey, I like Mikey. He's good. He's good people. I like blood ravens too. Hello there. Good evening. Hello. Speaking of blood, pick a chapter. Yeah. He's on the floor now. Alright, I think I'm all... Oh, the Mirrorworm got a handful of Sea Guard, a Sea Helm, and a few Swordmasters of Hope to paint up. That's an awesome set of models. The Sea Helm model, I think, is the most underrated high elf model. Like the one you built on the Flying Chariot that you can put on foot, and you can give him the trident, and that model is unbelievable. And it just, no one knows it exists because it was like an option for the Sky Chariot that no one ever built. They always built the banner version or whatever. It is unbelievable. Would love to use these for a skirmish type game. Not big into large battles. Any suggestions for games where I could use these high elf figures? Try one-page rules. One-page rules is genuinely like the most generic thing that you can fit anything into their rule system, I reckon. So you might be able to do it with that. You might be able to count them as Eidenet Deepkin. I don't know. Luminous Realm Lords for Age of Sigmar if you want to paint a bunch more of them. But keep them on round bases and stuff. It's up to you. Sons of Medusa. What for, pray tell? The full Inceptor squad because I know he loves them. Lol. Sons of Medusa, nice particular favorite unit type. Do the Sunsealer, Wheeler, sprues have the characters on them? I don't know. Let's find out. Hey-yo. beautiful things that I've done. So this is a... Yeah, this is a chariot. This sprue entirely makes up a chariot. So yeah, you get because there's like 1, 2, 3 normal crew, and then over here looks like it's all the bossy stuff with all the nice weapons and daggers and stuff. Yeah, there's the boss's head. Yeah, for sure. Oh, look at these parts. I hope this is smaller than it looks on the box. I need to fit it on a really small rectangle base. Oh, it's so nice. Screw Eldar, we'll build this tonight. Just so beautiful. Stupid sexy goblins. Obviously had a blast with this guy. He was a lot of fun. Mordheim, yeah, but like he has a mirror worm, so nothing in Mordheim to represent that, I don't think. Windfell Druids is still battles? No? What do you mean? Working on my skeletal Romans. Any input on question I have posted in Whip for the... Wait, what? Input on the question I posted in... Oh, the work in progress. I'll have a look now. What did I miss? What did I miss? Nope, no preference whatsoever. Got it into my bald noggin to try my hand at some black non-metallic metal style armor on my Sigmarine test model, despite never having painted non-metallic metal before, and now I'm regretting my choices. Gonna be an interesting evening. I just hate it. I really don't like non-metallic metals. I don't even think it looks better than just metallic paint. Story-wise for the D&D game is something happens, no spoilers, and then Reuven and the others are sent off on an airship to go get some weapons created by the gods. Yeah. So pilot of the Corvus Blackstar then. Nah, I'm adding folks to Death Watch and let them choose chapter. I admire the ambition. I question the life choices. It's not a good choice. Look at all this plastic crack. So jelly you got that box, Andy. It's a nice box. Like I said, it's all going to be old world, and I think I can just use these as boar boys. A squad of 6 differently shaped boar boys, the guys with the double goblins on the back. I think that'll be okay. I wish there was something more appropriate though, but I can't think of anything. They don't look like they're too bad to build either. Like that's 3 full dudes on 2 sprues, so... Ooh, I just smacked the microphone with a sprue. I bet that sounded good. No, I was commenting on your mirror worm. And those are good suggestions. No worries, buddy. And I agree. Yeah, see how... Oh, beautiful. Screw Eldar. Did you just go full Gulliman? Never go full Gulliman. Question. How easy would it be to make those Gobbo wolves into Fenrisian wolves? Pretty difficult, I'd say. They're pretty molded on saddles and all that kind of jazz. Like the plastic Fenrisian wolves that you can buy are gorgeous. A lot cheaper. You are so lucky Shippo isn't listening right now between Blood Ravens and Eldar. Oof. Yes. So ordered some Stormcast. I can do them monthly challenge and at head for lower space. Yep. Are you wanting to paint the box then? Okay. Fenrisian Rogue Riders it is. Yeah. Trying to push myself to learn to understand how light reflects off armor. Got a bit comfortable lately and want to stretch my... That's a great reason to do it, yeah. Okay, I better start building or else I'm just going to yap away for the night. I want to get more of these. I don't want to leave the squads unbuilt. Like with my Dark Reaper, I think on my Striking Scorpion maybe. Did I build the rest of them? There's only one still built of each of them. So I want to get the rest of my Eldar built. Get them sprayed. And then I don't mind like picking them up and doing a little bit of work on them, but I can't do that when they're not built. So obviously I built the Autonk already. He got built. Here's today's video. I had a lot of fun painting him because he's orange. So I need to get the other 4 dudes built. And the awesome Ickle statue. So let's start that process off, shall we? Okay. Fresh clippers. Fresh clippers. Why did Andy need a fresh clippers? Because of what he did to the last pair when he was making a Nurgle Titan. They were all kinds of bent out of shape at the end of it. So yeah. Big thank you to Underworld Gaming for sending me a new pair of clippers. Appreciate you guys. 23, that's 32. You nearly did that thing. Oh, the Fire Dragon statue is awesome. Let's just build that first. It's so pretty. It's a dragon. These should definitely do something. Like, you should have an avatar in your army. Okay? And then, however many of these totems you sacrifice to the avatar at the start of the game depends on what power level the avatar is. So it encourages you to take more variants of aspect warriors in your Elder army. That's how an avatar is created. They sacrifice one of each aspect warrior and then create one. So it would be pretty cool to do it that way. Are you 23? Wow, why are you on this bird? Also, Grace, thought about the AOS kit, but sticker show got me home. Yeah. Is the Goblin Lord model separate from the Big Wolf? Not really, no. Lots of them is stuck to it. Process to me, I've been pretty solid for 2 months. If you like, but happy to helmet it off. Do these statues have any game mechanics, or are they just, it looks cool. I never played any 40k other than 2nd and 3rd edition. I can't remember. They did have something. Is Mr. Shabby here? Do the little statues do anything anymore? Oh, that fresh clipper cut. Beautiful. 35 and 36, please, for your legs. Was it just that part that was on this? Okay. No, just for cool, yeah. I think they originally planned on them doing something, but then they just decided not to. I'm still going to paint them all up to match and just have them. Why am I struggling to find the bloody parts for the first guy? Well, 5 and 6 for the legs. Where are legs 5 and bloody 6? Why? Oh, that's why. Egon foul tot. That's the option if you want to make the Autalk into a normal one. I've already built the Autalk, so I don't need to build that one. 32, 35, and 36. This all makes way more sense now. I still can't find pieces. God damn it. What do I want to... Yeah, 32. 32. This bit. Come here to me. 32, 35, and 36. 35. And 36. Thank you. 33 and 34. 33. 34. Where's 34? His chest. His chest. 41. 34. Are you on this? No. 24 is over there. Where's chest 33? I already cut it out. God damn it. I swear to God. It's been a long day. Let me get this Red Bull into me. It'll be more useful. Oh yeah, this should be fast because that's like a body build, and you just build all the bodies, and then the thingies all match. Be grand. So just a nice, neat little pile of War Dolly parts. 44, 43, 40. 41. I will put on music, or I would put on music, but Laura will be joining us at some point shortly. 42 and 45. 45. For your little pouch. Your pouch of ammunition. Do aspect. Are you planning on doing a war wagon? Yes, I do need to do a war wagon, but you know I gotta pull together 100 quid to buy a bloody war wagon first. Trying out streak and grime today. Wish me luck. Nice. I definitely need to do streak and grime. I need to learn how to do that too. It's so good. Good luck. I did it for the first time recently. It was fun. You mean you need Red Bull after admin day? It sounded so funny. Admin day. Yeah, well, admin day failed horribly. Oh, you're ready. Sorry, I didn't know she was ready. God damn it. Whoopsie-daisy. Need to put you on. Need to turn that off. Need to turn this off. There's a whole thing, which I bet some people have really clever little buttons that they press and this all happens automatically. But I am not that clever. Invite guest. Send invitation. I believe she got an invitation, so she should appear sometime. There we go. I have to turn. Is this her? No. Let's stream together. Yeah, so they should be able to hear you. Give it a try.
Hello.
I can hear you. Can everyone else hear her?
Am I on? Yeah, okay. I still wish there was like a little, I don't know, timer of me going on stream. That would help.
Yeah, but no.
No, I just appear.
Just out of nowhere.
I did actually, I was watching a streamer last night on YouTube and he didn't know what he was doing either and I felt great. So
yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Other people's
smaller channel, but still. Yes, admin day went horribly wrong and we figured out what we needed to do and then that was it.
It's 52. Why is 52 all the way down here? It doesn't make any sense.
White Wolf, you're very right. Bigfoot wouldn't keep a lady waiting.
Tear
I was waiting
her arms
there
and legs off and leave her in the woods dead.
No, not unless you go to Alaska.
Laura's question is, what if we ever actually meet a Bigfoot, what would you do? And my response is always to shoot at it. Just open fire, because I'm not risking it. She thinks she's going to be friends with a Bigfoot.
I'll tame him somehow. It'll be fine.
We'll give him little scritches behind the ear and he'll be your best friend. Is that? Yeah, okay, so.
Yeah.
So only one of us will be coming back from this camping trip.
Yeah. Nosferatu wouldn't make me wait either. Andy told me about Mr. Ben. I didn't know it was a thing, and then he showed me some of the cartoon of it. Colin Painting Adventure said, "If as if by magic, the shopkeeper appeared."
Yeah, man.
Which I didn't. Yeah, but it's Mr. Ben, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful, beautiful TV show. All little color drawings.
Laura would be coming back when her new best friend Bigfoot leaving Andy in the wilderness. Andy would become the cryptid because he would just go insane out by himself, and there would be a new cryptid.
Nah, knock it out. Be grand.
Too young for Mr. Ben. Not if Andy saw him. Was Mr. Ben on TV when you were a kid, Andy?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I was gonna sneeze and then I ran away. Anyway, joke's on you. Andy is Bigfoot. He's been photobombing people's pics for decades.
It's true. It's true.
That why you shaved your head?
So they wouldn't know it was me.
Yeah. Andy might be Mothman. Why don't you dress as Bigfoot for Salute?
Huh? Ew, God, no. How warm that would be. You should see me like walking down aisles and just trying to do that thing where I walk past from one aisle to another, and that like look that Bigfoot gives the camera all the time. That cheeky look he gives, that backwards look showing a bit of cheek. That no.
Andy already looks like a cryptid. Sometimes. People will think he's just cosplaying as Chewie. That's also not a bad thing. What's everyone working on? I asked on YouTube before the stream started, and there was High Elves. No, not High Elves. Yes, High Elves, right? Yeah. And Skeleton Romans. I'm so excited. And Streaking Grime. Polyjuices is testing out Streaking Grime today, if anyone has any tips. Thank you, Marie, for joining the 365 project.
Thank you, very much appreciated. Yeah, remember that Streaking Grime is a long time waiting for it before you wipe it off.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be wiping it off by the end of the stream. That would be too soon.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to have patience. So Tim said, I heard a thing where if you've gone bald at the front of your hairline, you think too much, and if you go bald at the back of your head, you're very smart. And if you go bald in both, you just think you're smart.
Makes sense. Because I think I'm a freaking Gina.
White Wolf is finishing up the monthly challenge. Nice. Revenant is making a second jellyfish plushie. Have you looked up the mushroom guy thing yet? I meant to put a link in the Discord. No salute for me this year. Too busy with the house hunt. That's fair. Kabrinsky is working on Illuminaire Seras.
Illuminaire Series.
Did I say that right?
Series.
I have seen it. Are you going to make one, Revenant? I think that might be my first thing that I make of that type of thing. I keep seeing more of them.
You promise that you'll do a video of being like, this is what I tried to make, and this is what I got. And then... Not like a scarf or a little bumblebee first or something, like straight in.
No, I'm going for the big giant mushroom man thing. Romeo is repainting Mortarian's wings. Literally just winging it.
Love it.
What are you repainting? Is it that you painted them and you didn't like them, or you're repainting someone else's Mortarians. So Sinclair heard recommendations to wipe Stricken Grime after about half an hour.
Oh, okay. Yep. I don't know enough to contradict that information. Did you watch Mikey's Death Corps to Krieg box video that he did? Like, it was like one of his last video or second last video.
Did he do the army in a day thing?
Yeah.
Is it that one? Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Did he use Stricken Grime for them?
Yeah.
Okay. I saw the results. I didn't get to watch the video. Sam is working on Harlequin jet bikes. Very cool.
They are very cool bikes.
Don't see enough of them.
No, the army's not very popular.
But is it the painting thing, or is it?
Yeah.
They're playable. Okay.
They only have 3 boxes make up their whole army. Like.
Okay.
Like there's the troop, the bikes, and the vehicle, and that's it. You just buy that over and over again. Okay. So it's obviously a couple of characters in there as well. It's 3 different characters, but still, it's kind of wish they had more. There's rumors of things like the Guardians of the Blackstone Fortress, the Guardians of the Black Library, which are more Harlequin stuff, and they're supposed to be like Harlequin Wraith Guard and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if that ever actually came to fruition, why is that torso not going on? Did I forget to clean something off?
So Romeo had tried painting like butterfly wings, was never happy with them. Saw another picture by Siege Studios and inspired me to have another go. That's cool. Siege Studios stuff is so inspiring.
Yeah, they're incredible. I tried to get them to make me something once, but they said fuck off.
They didn't.
They did.
I think they said something different.
They did. They said fuck off. I said that I wanted to commission them to make me the Gabriel Seth conversion that they do. So if you've ever seen the Gabriel Seth conversion, they have a specific one where if you want a new Primaris version of Gabriel Seth, they'll make this model and paint it for you. And I was like, that model is perfect. I want exactly that. But I want to paint it to match my army. Can I just commission you to make it for me? And they were like, no. So I was like, okay. So I went on Reddit and I badmouthed them to everyone. They're a crap service. Don't ever use them. They are so horrible. They actually peed in a box and shipped it to me. Worst.
You're worse for giving them your address. I told you that at the time.
Yeah. Don't call their bluff, guys. They'll do it.
Sinclair has watched an Artis Opus Byron video, so that's where the half-hour one is.
Yep. Follow whatever Byron says. He's very talented.
Yeah. He's pretty good. Tim's hobby on Discord is also working on Murder Clowns. Sam? Yes, Tim, how are the diamonds going? Henrik is building Free City Militia and trying to decide whether to build his White Wolf red, blue, grey, or just grey.
Has anyone out there ordered the... remember they did the made to order Terminator set for the Heroes Series 2 stuff? Has anybody ordered that and actually received it yet?
It was like around Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, they said 180 days, so it obviously, like, I'm not really expecting it anytime soon, but like some people should start trickling in. So I just wondered if anybody has.
I haven't seen any posted online.
No, me neither. Actually, no, I haven't. Yeah, like I said, we're still in time by a long shot.
Yeah.
But I just was checking.
That's interesting. Sam wishes they had more Harlequins. I usually only play 1,000-point games though, so the repeating isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's what I do too. My Harlequin army, back in the day, used to play 2,000 points, and I never built my Harlequins past 1,500. I just couldn't do it. I didn't want any more copies of what I have now. It's kind of like my Custodes. Like my Custodes now, I have another box of Terminators, another box of Wardens, and another box of bikes sitting in boxes. And I'm just like, I don't want to build and paint any more of those models. I am done. Like, I want all the cool forgeable tanks and stuff, but... So...
Anyone have any inside knowledge on when the new Old World High Elves are releasing? That would be a yes.
I don't know what to talk about. I'm just sticking my head down and building my little dollies.
Yup. Sam ordered the characters from the same time and he hasn't gotten his yet either.
Yeah.
Terminator set was only December. I hadn't really thought about it. Was it Christmas week or is that just me?
Yeah, I think it was something like that, yeah.
I heard 20 something of February. Interesting. Hey Andy, if you had to pick a random date for anything in particular, what would that be? It's from Tim.
Random date for what?
Anything.
I don't know what you're talking about. Right, I just need to build the guns in the head.
And keep your secrets. We have to keep our secrets, otherwise we don't get our toys.
My toys are worth way more than any of you people. Okay.
Did you all see that the made to order terrain stuff?
I only briefly saw
that wasn't a full sentence.
They understood what you meant.
I think you did, didn't you? Did you? Did anyone? Made to order stuff.
The bastion and the defense lines and stuff like that. The old trenches.
You getting anything?
No. I have it already, except for... I have enough of the trench stuff except for one piece that Tim stole on me.
Typical Tim.
Yeah. Accidentally went in the wrong box and went to his house and he's never given it back. So he's always been a bit of a piece of shit to me. Will I do the grenade one? Yeah, screw it. Why wouldn't I? I would love the bastion, that bastion like 100 times, because like they've designed it really well. They can make like big strong walls with it and stuff. Like it's really modular, but you just need loads of them.
That's why I was asking, are you going to get any more, even if you have some already?
No.
Would you like... No, okay. That's fair. Romeo ordered 2 of the 3 train sets that were made to order around Christmas, not expecting them till the summer, early as a bonus. It's a good attitude to have. I think the 25th of any month is a good date. Sinclair has heard from multiple people who have already had their Empire made to order sent out. What? Oh wait, no, what? That was... Some of them it's like they have some ready, but if they don't have enough then it's within 180 days, I think. An extrovert paints. I got a box of the older old fences, can use them for all sorts of games. Yeah, they're really like handy. I paint and play a lot of Napoleonic skirmish games. Check out the Silver Bayonet Gothic Horror Napoleon. Yeah, we have played it. We have the books. We have all the enthusiasm, and I want to do the Egypt one, and Andy wants to do what one?
Just standard Napoleonic War stuff.
Yeah. I'd also love to do the Canada one as well. So yeah, we're like super up for Silver Bayonet.
We also have a full video on how to paint those fences.
Yes, we do.
Because like you, I love those fences, and they came back again as a made to order before, for like a few days, and I bought 5 sets. So
yeah.
The Eldar half helms, they're cool. They're just like, for instance, on the Fire Dragons, the Fire Dragon helmet's just so iconic that I would just not. I would never choose not to put that on it. And like, if you decide to do one dude with a half helm, Like, the half-helm sculpts are unbelievable. They're beautiful. And perhaps they could be used on other parts, like swap out some jetpack. Like, even the half-helm with the fin is really cool. So you could do a whole squad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with the half helm and have a specific one for the Autox. Maybe if I did a second squad, I might do it for a bit of fun, so they're a bit different. But the banana heads for me are just too cool. So
Sinclair is still waiting on his dwarfs. That's been a while, isn't it? Everything is merging together, and I can't tell time anymore.
I still can't get the dwarf characters. I didn't get any of them so far. I got the plastic king on Shield Bearer.
Yeah.
All the rest are always sold out.
Tim says you gave that thing to him.
No, I really didn't. But okay.
No, okay. Alan has heard that Space Hulk will be released for the Christmas market, either 2025 or 2026. They're also considering releasing 2 sets, original models and new models.
That's 2 original. There's like an original and a remake already. Are they gonna make another like newer one?
Perhaps.
The one they make a while ago is, well, it's not a while ago now, but it's flawless. It's a perfect set. Terminators are all bespoke and beautiful, and everyone's a unique pose, and they're just perfect.
Where'd you hear that, Colin? Because that'd be pretty cool. Because it's obviously popular, and it's obviously would sell. Kabrinsky ordered Sector Imperialis stuff.
Great stuff.
Tim is still waiting on his dwarf queen.
Olga.
Maybe she's behind you and you haven't seen her.
Olga.
Gotta look down. They started producing the War Wagon in August last year. Is it they'll have a lot of them ready to go? New Space Hulk with the new Terminators will sell like hotcakes. Never had a hot cake. Is it like a hot cross bun? What's a hot cake? I know the phrase, but I've never been like, oh, rush to get the cake when it's super hot. Tim says he can have the bunker back because he's moving, so he needs to downsize. The bunker piece will make all of the difference. Pancakes, is that actually what it is? That makes so much more sense if it's pancakes. It just doesn't sound right when you say sell like hot pancakes. Exart. The sergeants are called exarts. Autox are captains. You're doing something wrong, Andy.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right. Tell him to feck off.
Buy hot bread. Can't beat freshly baked bread. When you get it at the start of the supermarket and it's just, so good.
One of my favorite simple memes is the guy who's like, whoever invented toast is a goddamn genius. I mean, who had the inclination to taste a bit of bread and was like, oh my god, that's so good, cook it again. What?
Real question, high elves or wood elves?
Fuck off.
That wasn't your answer.
High elves. Better models.
I would go wood elves because they are more... I'm not scared of wood elves. High elves, I don't want to paint them. They look pretty and stuff. I feel like people are more creative with wood elves as well because you can do more with them, but high elves, it's nearly like when you... and I'm not covering this, it's not a generalization, but when you reach a certain point in painting, you can then paint wood or high elves, and then they will look like all the other high elves. But wood elves, I've seen some really cool stuff with them. An extrovert chooses high elves, better uniforms and armor. I'm purely going for looks. Nothing to do with playing. Somebody subscribed, I think. Sorry.
What?
I think somebody subscribed.
Subscribe to what?
I don't know.
No? A few seconds
Followed.
ago. Oh, Lord Caldro.
Thank you, Lord.
Caldor Drago just subscribed. Can you go up here? I think you can. Yeah.
Funnily, I think high elves look easier to paint. It could be the thing of, in my head, they're white and blue.
Seems like we just did a video on this topic.
I know, and I watched it and I edited it. And then I took nothing from it.
Apparently not.
Don't be afraid of painting anything. It's not even the fear, it's just I am not going to repeat painting a high elf. And as far as I know, you need more than one model to play a game.
But you're not really sure, are you?
No. Good evening, Lord Caldo Drago 40k. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I like the Calvin and Hobbes question. Who was the first person to milk a cow? I'm squeezing this thing. Whatever comes out, I'll drink it.
Yep.
The Wood Elf sisters riding a dragon look amazing. Yes.
I have that model. The Sisters of Twilight. I have built my fire dragons and let just sink in. I was yapping until 1:15 and now it's so in half an hour. Oh yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Are you planning painting tutorials for Shadow Warriors and Sisters of Avalorn?
Potentially. I don't have any Sisters of Avalorn. I don't really like them. But I love Shadow Warriors.
Can't wait for the Wood Elves release for the Old World. Oh, I followed your paint scheme for the Deathcore and it was awesome. I'm glad you liked it.
Very much so. Which particular one?
Pedro. High elves are too stuck up for me. Yeah, I don't know. They're just... I think all of their models are beautiful. They do not inspire me to have them.
Is there a little statue thing? Oh, there it is.
Those high elves on Lord of the Rings elves are one of those few armies that row upon row of the same model looks awesome. Yes, because they should all look exactly the same because they're so well trained. That's correct, Laura. You need many more than one model, and that's why I haven't played a game for a while. Sinclair thinks the clicks will be for sisters more than shadows.
Don't know.
Potentially, though, if there's less tutorials for them.
Potentially. I don't own them. Don't really intend on buying them or painting them.
Well, then that tutorial's not going to happen.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I just have no real interest in them.
If I were to go high elves, I would do them in green and black armor.
Green and black armor.
And Tim. The sisters' bows are complicated. I am going to look up.
Nah.
We did talk about for Twitch that I would have control of a screen and pull up stuff that we talk about.
Yeah, you just paint them like a light grey, dry brush them white, and throw a blue contrast on them, pal. No bother.
You're pretty looking. It's the same box as Shadow Warriors.
Yeah. You choose which.
Do you just have Shadow Warriors already built?
Yeah.
Fair. It was the 143rd version.
Which one was
for
that?
Death Corp.
Which one is that again?
Your one.
Is that the blue ones or the green ones or the sand ones? Or
Blue ones.
The blue ones, okay. I'm glad you enjoyed them. 31.
Andy isn't a real fan. I just tell him what to paint.
31. 31.
Leaks say that the new Sea detachment gets Shadow Warriors in core.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Interesting. Laura, why paint to play when you have an Andy? Exactly.
Yeah. I would like
Spray
to do a
them
battle
on.
report where I play as Tomb Kings. Okay. Proceeds to paint entire Tomb Kings army.
Yeah.
31. Where's the 31 arm?
Paint them on Mikey's red color forge and pick out the gold. Do you mean for elves? Surely Andy has a combat patrol or 10 you can use to play. Yes. Still want to have my own things, but yeah, I can obviously use his stuff for games.
Steal them all. $32.
He's still on some of the, well, I think he's, some of the things I would like to steal, he paints for videos.
Oh yeah, you want that
And
orc
I
tower,
don't think
you?
that's fair. The which?
The orc tower.
Yes. Which, to be fair, you have not done a video on.
Look, you told you can have it when you finish something. Simple as.
Damn it! Good evening, Dorman. My Space Wolf. I think OG Space Wolf, please.
41. 42.
If that would be okay.
God damn right, that's okay. 42, 43, 44. 44 is over here. Hello, Mr. Dorman. How are you, sir? 44, 43.
Dorman, there are 66 days left till salute.
43.
I hope you're practicing walking. Already know Noel, how else to prepare for it, because we're not doing like painting competition or anything. Like Dave is going to be painting, but for us, I think we just need to practice walking and maybe practice carrying stuff too.
Makes sense.
Yep. He was born ready. He's going to be shopping. Are you... Andy said you mentioned pre-shopping. Pre-sale. Whatever that is. Click and collect. Absolute.
Christ.
Video request from Scarlett. Color theory and how it works. Seeing a lot of orcs painted with purple undercoat. How does that work, please?
I genuinely don't know. I'm not very good at color theory. Like, I think I'm okay at knowing what colors go next to each other, like, through experience. But I don't think I'd have the wealth of knowledge to inform you as well as some people have already done it, kind of thing. Like, I still don't understand how people do purples and reds, and then they do, they go white, then they go red, and then they go yellow for Imperial Fists, and I'm like, what's going on here? And it always looks amazing, but I just don't know how to do it.
I don't think our channel is the right place for color theory, but if anyone has like good videos that they've seen for color theory, we can just share them in the Discord. It's just that would be one of those things that like that's not mediocre, if you know what I mean.
It's for SWAT.
Yeah.
Tryhards. What? Contact.
But it is super interesting though.
Well, yeah.
But I think it would take a lot of research for Andy to put together a video. Yeah, lots of the retailers allow you to order in advance. Perry's, Pendraken, and Babkas. are likely to be hit up. Do you mean that like you won't get near? What do you mean?
It means you can call them and be like, I want these things, and they'll have them ready for you in a bag, as opposed to you going and risking them not being there.
Okay. I might do that then for silver bayonet stuff. Purple is a contrasting quirk. Sorry. Purple is a contrasting color to an orc green, so it adds a point of interest. Check a color wheel and just pick a main color and look opposite on the wheel. Hence using oranges for blues and reds or reddish purples for greens. Best color theory I heard for beginners: if you like two colors together, they probably work theoretically. Humans are programmed to see patterns. Good evening, Ashley. I didn't see you were coming in. Just driving home. I hope you're not texting and driving.
He could be driving a Tesla and it's just driving him. He'll do what he wants.
I hope not. Research. I just had a montage moment of Andy sitting on the couch, eating junk food, drinking Red Bull while watching other people paint models and calling it research. That was basically our admin today, so I don't know why you're laughing at.
Yeah.
What's everyone else doing on the internet? I do green undercoat for my reds and pink purple for yellow.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I've seen pink works really well for, like, obviously Imperial Fist and stuff. Good evening, Andy paints poorly.
Hey.
Oh, he's a good one. Roman Lapat. I don't know whether I'm saying his name right, but yeah, he's like artist standard for color theory. Same with, although he explained Marco does do color theory, but yeah, as Lone Samurai says it, it's also who's delivering it. Andy does good, easy to follow stuff on our level. Marco is quite easy. Okay, well, Marco is quite easy to follow. His whole point is that anyone can crank out good models quickly. I think that's our point, and then he goes, anyone can crank out incredibly insane models quickly.
Lies.
Yeah. Well, it's just the level that you are when you start watching him, I think. He's definitely not for beginners. But if you are at a certain level, you can follow his videos very well, and he does explain things quite well at another level. Good evening, Glyn. Theory suggests that it has been proven. If my painting has shown anything, it's that it's a color hypothesis at best. More of a color idea, a color notion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, I was doing the pink undercoat for Imperial Fist last year. Still don't get it though. I wonder what they, yeah. Must be some, like, easier way of explaining it. I will have a think. Would you like to read a Scottish comment, Andy?
Yes. Where is it?
YouTube. I think Scottish? The last comment?
It's not a dig at you, Andy. Haha. It's 'cause I never finish out.
Oh, I thought it was like nout. No? No. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
She's racist.
No, I'm sorry. I thought it was like the Scottish way of saying anything. I apologize. Think about when you mix those Yorkshire. I'm sorry. Was I right in what? I'm just gonna stop. Think about when you mix those colors. Green and red make brown. So if you put red over green, the shadows go all brown. Anything? Yes, I was right with that part. I just misspoke about where you're from. I'm sorry.
He's trying to say what? Out equals anything. You think the
A
people that
W T
invented the
or
language
OWT.
would be able to speak the language, but apparently not. Just make up some wacky slang. Do.
Good night, Scarlett.
Good night. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Andy paints poorly. What are you painting right now? I saw you come up somewhere else on our social media. Something. She's got GCSE practicals to do at work tomorrow. Good luck with that. I once sat through a colour theory presentation, walked out, still not getting a word that they said. Yeah, like...
I did a class with Marco, and the first 2 hours was him just using paper and showing us things and talking about theory, and I kept looking around at all the painters who were pretty better, and he'd be like, oh yeah, and I'm like, just Dougal. Here to paint a dolly. Let me paint a dolly.
But then he did your dolly at the end.
Yeah, mine was the best. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Because it was the only one done. Because all the really good painters were still on the toe after 2 days. Oh, I'm finished. It's been 20 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'll go get a I'll go to lunch now.
Yes, I commented, oh yeah, on one of the Creek videos. Extrovert loves Scotland, visited in June, and we're coming back in October for our 10-year anniversary. Hoping to get to the north, as we stayed mainly close to the border regions and Edinburgh. Oh, lovely. People were wonderful too.
Scotland. Gotta love Scotland. And the Scots.
Scarlett is a chemistry technician at school. Is it? Oh, it's practical times, yeah.
Sounds like absolutely no fun.
Yeah, it's just weird that it's February and it's that type of thing is happening at the moment. Like I said, time means nothing anymore.
Well, tell that to us this morning.
Yeah, well, we agree. Just delete today.
Well, that's good, because there's nothing to delete.
Hey, we talked about stuff for a few minutes. No, I think we still figured out what we need to do. So, something. We figured out, compared to yesterday, we have a lot more to do than we thought. And that's something.
So you mean we worked backwards? We did an admin day, and by the end of it, we had more work to do than less.
Yes.
Genius. Fucking genius is what we are.
I prefer the Lake District. And it is in tourist season. One of my goals is to walk Hadrian's Wall. And I shall do that. That was one of those 2020. I was all geared up to do a lot of stuff, and one of them was Hadrian's Wall during the summer. And then, although I probably could have still sort of done that during COVID, and I would have been absolutely fine.
It wasn't essential travel, so you wouldn't even be able to get there.
It's essential for me.
It's true.
Now I don't get to see the tree.
You might have been able to save the tree. It's your fault it's not there.
I would have chained myself to the tree, and I would have said, "Go away" to anyone who came near it. So yeah, I would have totally saved the tree.
Something would have spooked you, and you would have tried to run away, and you would have run in circles and accidentally chainsawed it down yourself, like a cartoon.
Nothing spooks me. How dare you?
A stranger wants to have a conversation.
Oh shit!
Someone has come to interrupt your nap.
No, the horror. Was that Vindalanda? And it was incredible. Bucket list item, and it was amazing. Highly recommend. Vindalanda. What is Vindalanda? I have to look up Vindalanda, sorry. This will be the type of thing that I will look up and we will all look at stuff together. Oh my god, it just filled in Vindalanda for me. That was weird. Oh! Oh! That's why it sounded familiar. Yes. Okay. Northeast. Whatever way I read that there, extrovert, it sounded like in my head, Disneyland came into my head, and then I couldn't put it together. Vindalanda is one of the best preserved Roman forts along Hadrian's Wall. I think I went there as a kid. That looks familiar.
Oh shit.
Not just a fort, but the... real life wood elf. Close. That's why I don't like high elves. Good evening for the painter good.
For the painter good, like for the greater good, but painter?
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
You really need to check out that link and let me know if that was your day. I feel like I'm gonna get insulted. No, I can't find that thing. Yes, Tim, that was exactly what we did all day. Oops. Different music, but yes. You working on anything for the painter good?
Makes it sound like the painter good is an event. You're asking is he working on anything for it?
Why does Andy keep swearing? Because he's bold. Keep warning him not to swear. Good evening, Atomic Murph. Hello, everyone. Just got off work. Good evening,
Hello,
Mark's
hellos.
Minis.
Hello, hello, hello. How are we all?
He's Irish is the explanation for the swearing. I am also Irish and I do not swear as much. I am a lady though. Just because I'm what?
Nothing.
For the painter good is building a Knight Tyrant for his Chaos Knights. Very cool. Vindalanda is about an hour away from you. You didn't save the tree then either. Time to get a load of texture paste out. My Kriegers are city fighters to go with my Cadians. That's cool.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, I like that idea. I won a roast battle last night. There was a lot of swearing. Dorman, can you tell us one of the roasts
Dorman doesn't
against you?
swear.
Well, the other side probably swore. Would we be able to guess all the roasts that they did? Is another question. Sounds like a trap, yes. One of the ones, Dorman looks like the default AI generated image for president.
I can see it. Also now in all of your friends.
Wait, does he have any orange armies? Like
No.
you do?
How dare you? Just have a religious war band. It's hardly call it an army.
True. Katie and 122nd, my favorite Imperial Guard art. Did people watch the... When was that out? Did we talk about it since? The
No. Return to Cadia.
Return to Cadia. What did people think?
Mm-hmm.
Biggest roast was someone reminded Dorman he has a history doctorate. He could tell us all about Vindolanda. Need to play D&D as a bard and just have fun with vicious mockery. I'd honestly forgotten about it. Cheers for the reminder. Thoughts, Andy, without spoilers?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just,
that conversation would go longer.
No, it's one of those things where it's in no way shape or form what I was expecting. And I think if you're gonna have a title called Return to Cadia, the focus should be about the return to Cadia instead of what it was, which is just, it's like clickbait. It just wasn't what it was advertised as.
Okay. It is funny that we got the Artie's 2 teaser for next year. I feel like that happened with Space Marine 2 as well, didn't it? We got it like a year ahead. Night Tyrant on hold currently as my 60-kilo Newfoundland has discovered she can be a lapdog. Oh, you should have told her before now. Did something return to Cadia?
You'll have to watch it.
Yeah. Dorman says he's very, very cruel in these things. Tim, nobody wants that in a game of D&D. Vicious Mockery is the best spell, you son of a hamster. Andy Paints Poorly said that Return to Cadia was alright, but he preferred Tides.
Tides was amazing. My favourite one is still the Iron Within.
Iron Within.
I love that one. So good.
Oh, you said you were going to watch that again.
Yeah, for the 5th time.
I have said it every year so far, but I wonder if I will actually resub to Warhammer Plus this year. It will likely come down to the minis.
Oh, your arm staying. Oh, that's a different term.
I have subbed. I just don't use it because even if Andy just shares his screen, or like, I forget that I've subbed until I get stuff about like, hey, do you want your free stuff? Like, yeah, okay, cool, thanks. Not really free because then I'm just paying, you know what I mean though. I thought Return to Cadia was okay, but agree that I didn't think it lived up to the hype. But the Astartes 2 trailer has me hyped. Iron Within was great. Kubrinsky, can you not get Warhammer TV in your country? Or are you just paying for it? Lord Raldron, I had Iron Within on repeat while I was working on my Iron Warriors. That's a cool thing. Bit of inspiration when you paint. You can't get it. That sucks.
You'd be raging.
Yeah, I use the apps and I sometimes use the vault for some reading material. So I guess I am using it, but yeah, if it was just Warhammer TV, I'd have dropped it. I will say, if I have to log in 3 times to get to the thing again, I probably won't pay again. Because it's like you go to the website and then you say, okay, can I please watch the thing? And they say, oh, you have to sign in. You say, okay, cool. And then you just go in a circle for about 5 minutes and then you've forgotten what you wanted to watch. And then you just go back to YouTube.
Accurate. What is that?
Resist Warhammer subscription up the mediocre tier. And he does way more content at a higher level now than 90% of Warhammer Plus. Canada has a law about streaming services that don't have homegrown stuff, and there's no Canadian Warhammer, so no Warhammer TV.
It's a bit of a joke.
Yeah. Do you think Warhammer Plus is underrated for the price though? As people, most folks mainly just think of Warhammer TV and forget everything else and stuff. Yes. I like the Vault. The old Imperial Armor books are in there.
Mm-hmm.
We get asked about them all the time, so I should remember to say that. Can access them there.
White dwarfs. They're trying to have all the white dwarfs. All the white dwarfs are just on the Vault.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great service for
great
stuff.
idea,
If you use it all, it's a great service.
Yeah.
Why?
But yeah, if you use it the way I do, it's
okay.
Why
is your arm like 9 miles away from your gun? How did I build this wrong? What? Is that the wrong arm? I'm confused.
Did you read the instructions?
Yes. Are you that? No.
Don't annoy the Canadians. They look so mad this weekend. Tim, I'm not even going to read your comment. They booed at hockey games. Something must have riled them up. Thank you, Kabrinsky, for upping your tier.
Oh my god, why? I don't understand. You're flush. You're flush. You're in the right position. The backpack is in the right position. Why is the arm? This is the spacing I'm working with. How have I done that wrong? This is the socket where his second arm should go, and this is where the arm goes, and this is the space. The space.
Maybe he's just
What do I do with that? Can't push it in any further because it's like connected on like 15 points.
Maybe he's like that character in Angel.
I think so.
Floating hand.
I don't understand. That's bothering me.
Warhammer Plus was good if you already paid for the army builder. As for the extra 20 quid, you get the streams and the free model for your yes. The vault is good, but would be amazing if it had some level of organization.
You've seen their new website, right? Games Workshop's. They're not very good at that.
Well, at least they have a website.
We have a website.
Do we though?
Yeah, it's just not live yet. I'm sure Luke is working on it frantically over there.
Have you heard about the
Word? Yes.
Red Bull just kicked in, everyone. I'm sorry. Have you heard about the Fenian raids? It's pretty interesting stuff. I have not.
The Fenian raids? Oh, you know.
Also, would you recommend visiting Ireland? We thought about traveling there, but I've also heard things are tense.
Tense?
Where?
Where's a tense?
We had a tense time last year. But that was not
tense?
the protests and the riots and everything.
We get bored after an hour and we go home.
That was not typical. Apart from when we fought against the English, it's not typical.
Hey, the only thing we really protest is when they try and charge us for water. For some reason, we fucking hate that.
Yeah, we all banded together there. No, there's no tenseness currently. What kind of things are you looking for in Ireland? We are in Dublin, but there's a lot of, obviously, like whether you're into natural monuments or historical monuments. I can tell you all about our history if you want. Extrovert, I'm missing something. Those are the Fenian raids. Just interested in the history and beauty and authenticity of Ireland. I would recommend if you were doing like Dublin, maybe Galway, and then go to Northern Ireland. Wouldn't go to Cork now.
There's nothing to see in Cork.
I just think Dublin gives you a really good base for things around there, and then Galway is a completely different, like literally opposite side of the country, but also for what you're seeing as well. And then there's a lot of cool stuff up in Northern Ireland as well. Does Mediocre Hobbies have any urban basing videos? I feel like I need a shed load of wrecked building bits or something.
I have a very simple, just use grey material, like grey texture paste to make a basic, but I do need to make some more updated basing videos with like proper bits and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool for urban stuff. Giant's Causeway will blow your mind. Yeah, it's so cool. Oh, Supermax. My friend keeps telling me to go to Ireland for the food. There's a food chain like McDonald's, but decent food. It's Supermax.
It's gross. Don't go there.
It's gotten better.
It's gross. Don't buy Supermax.
I've had to have
Don't come to Ireland to get Supermax.
Yeah, well, I would probably say that. But there is good food.
There is.
But also, there is.
Don't go to Supermax.
You don't eat any good food.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's like.
When's the last time you've been to Supermax?
It's like 12 types of food that isn't good enough to have a restaurant by itself, so they cram it under one building. It's gross.
It is weird when they have the pizza shops and the ice cream shops in Supermax, but I will say that Supermax has improved a lot in the last few years, and while I wouldn't say travel to the country to get it, it's alright. Want to come again for the spice bag? Yes. That's something worth traveling for. I shot a documentary while I was in high school in Northern Ireland. I got to check it out. Oh, the Giant's Causeway? As a Brit, I love shit food. Well, our food's better. Everything's better here.
I love those posts with like, why do British people still eat like they're in the raid?
Yeah. Or they travel the world stealing all the spices and then using none of it. Galway is old Ireland and Dublin is modern Ireland. That's a good way of putting it too.
Get the fish and chips in Galway, it'll blow your mind.
Yeah. See, we do have good food here.
Didn't say we did.
Although I don't like fish, but anyway. You guys should try that new Chick-fil-A that opened near Lisburn. I did not know we had one.
Yeah, our first
on
Chick-fil-A
our land.
opened up.
Is that the one that closes every Sunday, though?
I don't know. There was massive queues for trying a fast food joint. So all the other arms lined up perfectly. So like, it's not like I had one wrong, like got them mixed up or something. So now I'm really confused as to why you don't fit in any way, shape, or form. Like if I snap you off.
Funny, as I was thinking Ireland next year, but being as I'm English, I should probably stay home. We will allow you for a short while, just, don't try and take over or anything like that. Seeing that she's gone to bed, she's already asleep, she only just went to bed. When we buy a house and tie the knot, I'm planning to take Scarlett to Iceland, but tempted to go to... You're not allowed to say Southern Ireland. You just say Ireland, and then see the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, and that end too. That would be a really cool trip if you went to Ireland and then Northern Ireland. Getting to Northern Ireland is a pain. Take a left at the 1980s and keep going. If you hit the 1950s, you've gone too far. Gone to Cork then.
The running joke with Northern Ireland is it's Europe's largest council estate.
I thought that was England.
Well, it is now, I suppose.
England doesn't in, yeah. GW are completely useless on the internet in general. Last Saturday, when I was going to order the War Wagon, the site hung on checkout, and after an hour, I went down to the store and ordered them there instead. Do they know you can increase the traffic tolerance on the website when it's released? It's a queue system to combat the scalpers and stuff. So what was the big order thing on... It was Eldar. Yeah, so there'd be a queue system for that.
Definitely.
But it's better to support the shops anyway.
Good evening, Jen. Thank you so much for the €10.
Thank you, Jen.
Very kind, very kind.
I just want a proper Guinness, but it's a hell of a long way for a pint.
Be worth it.
Yeah. It's lovely. I grew up in a part of Canada that's heavily influenced by Ireland and Irish culture. Can't wait to come visit again. That's so cool. Also, cheers to the Eldar. My first ever models were Eldar. I got my Black Templar combat patrols now. Can't wait to put them together.
That's awesome.
Ireland was one big crack den. No, that's England.
Dublin is. Dublin is bad.
No, parts of it. If you come to Ireland, the only good food you have is Guinness. Guinness, yay or nay? Nay for me, but I feel like it's an acquired taste that I'm never going to bother acquiring. Like, I've been to the Guinness storehouse and everything. There are museum for Guinness. And then I said no thank you to the Guinness at the end, but I appreciate the history and what it's done for our country, but I'm never going to walk into a pub and say, can I please get sick? You guys have forgotten the most Irish cuisine, the humble chicken fillet roll. Yes.
Get yourself a coddle or a stew. You'll be grand.
Nah, chicken fillet rolls, where is that? White Wolf, I was going to travel to Ireland so I could live stream me real life trolling Andy and Andy decking me in the face.
That's just a Dublin hello.
Stone Samurai, my mum kissed the Blarney Stone when she was pregnant with me, apparently. That's why I like talking. I don't know what my mother did when she was pregnant with me, but I cannot talk.
You should try to kiss the Barney Stone and bang their head and born concussed.
The south of Ireland. Just Ireland. But I know what you mean. Oh good, not just me who ended up insulting you by accident with that, yes. The Giant's Causeway is in Northern Ireland. We would say up north, but you would also cross a weird sort of not really border, and then you would be in Northern Ireland, and you get your little text message on your phone to say, welcome to Northern Ireland, or welcome to the UK, or something that's like, oh cool, I have now left my country. and I am now not in my country. Wow, yes, it's literally the tip. So the Giant's Causeway, the legend around it is that there was a bridge that used to go across, like a walking bridge for giants. The Giant's Causeway used to cross it, and then the water came in. That was the worst telling of that legend ever, but yes.
Tell them about Cuculla next. Some lad who got an orange jumper or whatever, and he had the dog, I think. He was a bouncer, I think, at some stage.
He killed the kings? Yeah, the High King Tara. He killed his dog by accident, so then Cuchulainn had to be his guard dog, basically.
That's what I said. He's a bouncer.
Yeah. Gotta go back to work. Have a great stream. Thank you for joining us. Defo England, it's awful here. Not gonna say anything. Longford is the Crackden, but Knights and Conquest in Granary and the Kerala trackway is good fun. Okay. I was in Ireland for a student exchange once. I was eating chips with potatoes here and crisps for a snack. You all guys sure love your potatoes. We take every advantage we can to eat potatoes because at one point we couldn't. Chips with potatoes.
Warp Spiders built. This, you guys are sucking at stopping me from doing anything in the Hobby-wise this stream.
No. Bulmer's factory at least gives you cider at the end. You get Guinness if you want Guinness in the Guinness storehouse. If you try Guinness and you don't like it, ask for a shot of blackcurrant. Isn't that just like drinking something else though? Like, I could just
Guinness
ask for a different drink.
Don't do cocktails.
Oh, White Wolf. If from Andy's past jibes, past jibes about Tim. If Tim makes a statement about food, I'm listening. I didn't say anything.
Wait, what happened?
Watching.
What did Tim say about food?
He said something about Ireland not having any good food. Or
Tim said Ireland doesn't have any good food.
Yeah. Well,
and he's from America.
Watching the Boys Own documentary, and the only part of Dublin they talk about is Sheriff Street. There's a very old joke about Sheriff Street that Andy might know, so we'll tell it better.
No, I don't know the joke.
Okay.
You gonna tell the joke? We're all stopped and staring, and you're just like, oh, let's just keep reading. What's going? Roland Ratta's evening.
Hound of Ulster, yes. There's, yeah, a corresponding causeway in Scotland, which is said to be the other
side of the
end
bridge.
of the same causeway. Two giants fought and sunk it into the sea. Yeah, did they like crash it or something? Tell them about the Red Hand of Ulster. Not today, I don't feel like it. I need to look up stuff again. That whole section is linked to Iceland. If you don't like Guinness, you need to drink 2 more. Guinness with blackcurrant was given to pregnant women. Was
Guinness
that because
was
of the
given to
iron?
pregnant, yeah, because of the iron.
Yeah. And just because they were miserable. Geography and paleontology was a passion as a kid, but I always thought it was the southern tip of Ireland because of it linking to Iceland. That doesn't make any sense. It would be the northern tip. My nan always said Guinness was the key to her longevity. I enjoy a pint of it every now and again.
Clever woman. 25 minutes.
I
can build up.
You can keep building. I can keep reading everything. Been to Iceland a few times. I'd love to go to Iceland. For me, it's real life memories. Makes sense. I do have a Guinness on St. Patrick's Day. I do have Irish ancestors. We got around everywhere, so probably.
Around everywhere, or kidnapped and
well, I
traded
didn't.
everywhere, but...
Yeah. I wasn't going to get into that, but
Yeah.
my nan was 98. For a while, I thought she was drinking Guinness from the Holy Grail. It is the Holy Grail for some people here.
It's good stuff. Where is your little statue? Oh, there it is. It's really nice too.
You are building Swooping Hawks now? Is that what you're doing?
I won't be able to build them all, so I'm just going to build the statue and the talk. X-Arch, damn it. Get that mixed up forever. Yes.
Is building the statue just cutting it from the sprue?
Yes.
Okay.
You're laughing at me.
Yeah.
What hobby then you've done?
Yeah. Ireland ranks like third or fourth in the world with a number of citizens with Irish ancestry. We're also a land of great speakers, but you wouldn't know that from me.
The silver-tongued. Swooping Hawk X-Arch.
I did go off. Yeah. I did go off Guinness for a while, then I realised it was because I was working race week for a few years back in Cheltenham and was just going off it from pouring it so much. It also doesn't smell great. Was it the smell that put you off? Need more Guinness, helps with the talking. It might do. Did you see my comment on the Fenian raid? Sorry, it may not have posted.
Are they different guns? I couldn't be bothered. Look, which one am I supposed to build?
Extrovert, you said, have you heard about the Fenian raids? Pretty interesting stuff. And then your next comment was about visiting Ireland, and then those are the Fenian raids.
Sounds like a load of nonsense. One, two. Where's two?
Oration and are.
I'm sorry.
You know when you look at a word for two, yeah. The Irish have slept their way into every race and country in the world at this point. There's a Caribbean island where the native black people have Irish accents. That is because they are stuff. Because we slept with people there, is because the slaves came over and we were already there. From the Americans.
From the Americans.
After all this talking Guinness, I'm having a cider, and after today, I think I deserve it. Yes. The Irish are the only European nation to ever unsuccessfully invade Canada.
We've never invaded anybody.
Libation means I knew what it was, and then I said it wrong in my head, and then I couldn't unsay it wrong. So oration and libation are served in equal measure on the Emerald Isle. First pint of the year. Cheers, lads. Happy New Year, kind of. Happy Chinese New Year. Happy it's St. Bridget's festival at the moment as well. We just had that at the weekend. Celtic goddess, not St. Bridget, but there's Bridget, the Celtic goddess, and then there's St. Bridget as well. Extrovert. Normally stuff comes up if something got, I don't know why it didn't get refused or anything, it just didn't show up.
Why can't I find this part?
Ashley says, first Warhammer model started in an age, Emperor's Children, late heresy, captain blocked in with colour in the Discord. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations, buddy.
Getting back on it thanks to stream friends. It's awesome.
That's just awesome. Are you excited about the new Emperor's Children coming out?
Yeah, how are you feeling about them, Ashley? White Wolf got a Capri Sun.
Respect.
Wasn't making fun, Laura. Not like your Andy. I was trying to help. Thank you. No, it did help.
Wait, what? Are people being mean to me again?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just make your dollies. It's okay.
I am. I fucking will.
The Fenian raids were Irish American immigrants, American Civil War veterans who invaded Canada in the late 19th century to try and secure independence for Ireland. I gotta look into that more. Invaded Canada from America? I gotta look it up. It's okay. Drink poured out as a libation, or as a. Now I'm just putting it in everywhere. Drink poured out as an offering to a deity. He poured the libation of rum on the ground.
Respect.
Hell yes to Emperor's Children. I have a full box of Age of Darkness. So I'm going to convert the new stuff for very late heresy goodness.
I like it, man.
That's a cool project to get going.
I like that a lot.
Let's be honest, we're all Vikings.
I realised I already have 2 Emperor's Children models that I should really do for videos already. Obviously, I've got the Noise Marine dude with the guitar.
Yeah.
And I've got Fabius Bile.
Oh. Yeah, we could get that started. Good idea. Yes, they invaded from America. Well, okay.
Were they free Irish or?
Well, Irish are American immigrants. Dorman is typing.
Dorman is typing. Wow. Is he letting us know the history of it all?
Hope so. Yeah.
He's my history contact. I don't want to know anything. I just ask him.
It's the test palette. Did you put it on Discord, Ashley? Is that what you said? Test palette for the test model for the color palette, and I got the neon pink triad from Too Thin Coats to go super bright. Let's see. They immigrated here. Many were fresh immigrants who came here. Oh, here is in Ireland. Many, or America, immigrants who came here to escape the famine. And the English. Work in progress, maybe? That's cool. That's awesome that you got something painted in. Yeah.
Where is it under?
Work in progress in Discord.
The work in progress.
Just the block color shading now are Carrybird Crimson, and then we'll layer up the neo pink.
Oh wow.
Onyx. Every time Laura bashes the England, our world peace fairy dies. And why did we need the fairies in the first place?
Well,
Fairy killer.
Let me tell you.
White Wolf, you know that will work on me. That's not fair. Colin, I don't like that the Noise Marines no longer will use the guitar. Do they not have guitars in the new ones?
The guitars are stupid. They don't have guitars. They never had guitars.
Just the
joke one. Like they had big weird synthesizer-y gun thing, but they use sound as a weapon, but I don't like it being an actual guitar. like big amplifiers on their back and they deafen you before they charge you in.
Hey, I'm saying nothing after the rugby this weekend. Good. Where is your Discord? It is, yes, it's for Twitch, Patreon, and channel members. Lone Samurai, did you ask something about the monthly challenge? I just remember that now. The monthly challenge this month is Freaky February, suggested by White Wolf. So it's like take a classic scheme and put it on the wrong model. So like 2 models ran into each other. I can't remember how the film works. Bumped into each other and they swapped. How does the film work? Oh, they wish. They make a wish at the same time. I wish I had your life or something. So paint a... I can't think of an example. Ultramarine Stormcast is a perfect example, yes. But you could also do a Stormcast painted as an Ultramarine and then an Ultramarine painted like a Stormcast. Although it would probably just look like an Iron Warrior.
A Stormcast painted like an Ultramarine would be freaking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Blue and all that rich gold and big U on their shield. Oh. I want to do that.
You can join in if you want. Kabrinsky is doing finish it February. Too many things started. That's fair.
Finish it.
Perfect.
February. I like that.
I think, did we do that last year?
Don't remember.
Cadian Blood Axe Orcs count. If you're doing orcs as Cadians, are you?
It's pretty cool.
Did I read that right? Okay. Andy is either going to kill me or laugh maniacally this challenge. I feel like he's going to open up the challenge for the showcase and be like, why? What did you do? And then I will just keep messaging him and saying, this is what they're supposed to do. And he's just going to not get it.
I see where their lack of faith comes from.
Knowledge. Do you think you'll get this guy finished before the end of stream?
Yep. It's already pretty much there. All the parts are cut out and cleaned up. I'm just pushing them together now.
Finish of February sounds like a good idea, yes. Make it happen March, maybe? Absolutely all of it April. I could keep going. I need to crack on with my hobby challenge 2025. We do have videos on Ultramarines, yes. Good evening, D6 Painting. How are you? How are your streams going lately?
God damn it.
Keller Kriegsman, welcome to the 365 project membership.
Get in there, you sack of wine.
If you can't find the link to the Discord, let me know. It's in the community. It's on the community page of the YouTube.
Ow.
Bless you.
Jesus.
Andy paints poorly. God, this artillery base is the biggest base I've ever tried working on. What base is it?
The new Krieg one, I'd say.
Oh, for the weapons team?
For the new artillery piece.
I was thinking Alpha Legion Skaven for the challenge, but I'm not sure if I would just paint the armor or something more. Yeah, so just label it, like if you don't think it's coming across. Is that because I know that like in my thing I gave an example of paint a green skinned Sister of Battle, I couldn't think of more examples. So you don't have to like make the rat look like a human or anything like that.
You
If
make
that's
a
what you're asking.
Skaven and a Catachan together. You make a Ratachan.
For the monthly thing, you should do a cross system. So 40k to Age of Sigmar, the old world. I'm going to paint an orc like an orc.
A Bretonian Space Marine.
You've been gaming lately, DB6? Why did I just say DB6? I just D6 painting, sorry. That's cool. Can I just say... Are you reading that one?
Yeah. Inspired me to pick up some really great content. Oh, man, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
That's awesome.
Greek stuff is always really
Still
good.
more coming.
Family Fantasy RPG. Howdy. I like the big fucking... I'm going to paint a demon like bachelorette. A demonette. Wait, what? Got home, so just undercoated my Rook Knight for the challenge. Is that the one for the...
Wait, the one we were just talking about. We were talking about that.
That series of 2 models I missed. The Rook and the Kroot. They just never had an opportunity to buy them.
Yeah, it was weird.
Weird or awful.
Yeah, the Age of Sigmar special last year. It's such a nice model.
Yeah. They did City Sigmar again this year for the birthday, and he's nice, but he's not as nice as the Rook was.
No, he's not. He's not as stand out as memorable or anything.
See, the problem is I will get them, but I will have to like eBay and cost a fortune. I'm still looking for Avalon. Which one's that? I need to blow my nose.
I was also thinking of adding to the Discord a special channel where it's just called Ask Andy. Because I know that some of the questions get missed.
You have to get added at me. I don't miss them, do I?
I don't know. But I don't think everyone wants to at you at the same time. So
everyone should add.
But you don't have... Yeah. You'd have to behave and not ask him silly questions that he can't answer. Like,
don't say that. Now they're going to ask silly questions. But Andy has left the Discord channel.
Andy Kyle.
What have you done with Pinterest? Andy. Why have you signed me up to Pinterest? I get emails about Pinterest every single day. And every time I go into them, I say, not interested anymore. Stop emailing me. And they send me an email the next day.
That is where I do all my Warhammer research. So I think I love it. What is the fast land animal?
Cheetah. Next.
Athena.
Nah.
Andy's agony area, yeah. This you didn't get that one, Kabrinsky?
Andy's agony area.
Remember you did the Sister Battle special one that you did the video on?
Yes.
That's the one Kabrinsky doesn't have.
Oh. Get me a Rook and I'll trade you.
Yeah.
Or the Kroot, one of the other. What is faster, European swallow or an African swallow? Well, I don't know. It depends on the...
If you're an animal, what animal would you be and why?
I think a panda. Think about it. You just get to laze around all day, like, and be absolutely babied, minded, and adored by the whole world. And you have to not try and survive yourself in any way, shape, or form. You're You are the most precious animal on the world for no reason. You should have gone extinct years ago. Here's the most like the worst food you can. No nutritional value. Okay, I want tons of that. Okay, do you want like anything else that's We'll give you any food in the world. No, just bamboo. But it's not good for you. Just bamboo. Just 19 metric tons of bamboo.
Anyone else been digging through all boxes for the aspect tokens?
What do you mean? Did people forget to build their aspect tokens and now they're digging through to find them?
Oh no! And he's out of glue too. Yeah, well, have you seen how scared of a sneeze pandas are? That's the same as Andy.
They just do me a spook.
What's your favorite cheese?
I don't know, an easy single. What are you talking about?
Andy has just described his admin day. There was more crying, but yes.
Yeah. It was more that like that big, I don't know what it was. It looked like a big gopher or something on the mountainside just screaming. Ah! Ah! That was me.
Yeah. Alan!
Endangered on the red list. They are still classified as vulnerable, meaning they are not fully out of the at-risk category and still require conservation efforts. The International Union for Conservation of Nature changed their status from endangered to vulnerable to do that. Yep.
That's pretty cool. And some type of giraffe as well.
And like, was it humpback whales or blue whales or something nearly wiped out, and now their population's really healthy.
Orcas in Australia are doing super well.
Yeah. Orcas still scare me.
This is why you need the thread to give these serious questions proper consideration.
Did you see someone's idea as a name? The Agony Andy area?
Yes.
Instead of being Agony And?
Yes. I set Andy's schedule, so I will put aside 1 day per 3 days to answer all these questions. He's just gone off camera.
I'm right here. It's always easy singles, man. You just fold it 3 times and then you tear it off and slap it on a slice of tuck, and there you go. It's because it's the easiest cheese to put on a slice of tuck.
If anyone doesn't know, tuck is a biscuit.
Orcas are properly terrifying. Yes, they are. But do you know an interesting fact about orcas? There's never been a case of a wild orca attacking a person ever. It's just the ones that go psycho because they've been locked in a tiny tank for 25 years. They're fully entitled to kill their trainers. I don't care about their trainers. But in the wild, no, they've never attacked a person. They do terrible things to sharks and seals and all that jazz, but it's a cracker, not a biscuit.
True.
What if hey, I have a question on a friendly mod, put them in Andy's agony corner for him to answer, and we can't type there? Yeah.
That might work better.
Can I send pics and you advise treatment? Sure. But it's going straight on X.
No, we're not there anymore. We do not use that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
What's your favorite insect?
Ooh, good question. I like a grasshopper. I really like a grasshopper. I love catching a grasshopper and feeling a kick in my hand and being like confused as to how strong an insect is. Like being like, whoa. And then I love like a praying mantis because it's like a Pokemon. It's like the evolved version of a grasshopper. I love them. And then I also really like big beetles, like big ones, like all colorful and stuff. Like a rhino beetle, and the way you can like grab its horn and its wings pop out, and it's like really loud flapping of its wings. I love that. It's so cool. And then if you give me anything that's like got a billion legs that crawls under the ground, I will stamp it into next week. Because I won't actually. I never kill insects, but they freak me out.
What is your absolute favorite GW faction to paint? Okay, guys, see you next week.
Yeah, it's gotta be a Space Marine or Guard. But Guard are so broad. Space Marines are too, but you know what I mean? Like, I do quite enjoy layering power armor. Whenever you finish painting a Space Marine, you're holding up a finished Space Marine, I always get good feelings. I don't know. My most enjoyable, like, putting a brush stroke to model is painting orc faces.
Yeah.
I love that. Like, it's so fun. I remember eating lunch in GW, then had a box of locusts out back. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to feed my lizard, man.
Do the mediocre jokes ever get a bit much?
No.
We should end every stream with a little, like, 10-minute Q&A. This is fun. Oh, actual real question. Any tips for doing textures, patterns on Tyranid carapace? I wanted to do a ladybird type pattern, but I stuck at randomness and keep making uniform
Humans
stuff.
suck at randomness.
That's, yeah.
We
can't
designed
do
for it.
random.
And no, because like I think that delves more into like the freehand style of things. If you want to do like ladybug dots, and that's just not my strong suit. If you want to try and do like a nice mottled effect or a nice thing, you could do like sponging up the carapace. So like you would work on the carapace first because it would be quite messy, and then you would paint in the skin nice and neat after. But you do some really awesome things with sponging on Tyranid carapace. I think that'd be amazing.
Even think about doing, you know, the way they do the marbling stuff, but you're not using
marble colors.
those kind of colors.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. They look really natural too.
Like if you're really to play that off as an idea, you could have it like a really like toxic glowy color, and then you can paint the skin whatever color you wanted. But then where all this like the splits in the skin are, you could do the same glowy color. So it's like the internal energy is like cracking the shell and cracking the skin. That'd be so cool. I started with a sponge effect, then cleaned it up on dots and realized it made it very uniform. Yeah, the only time I ever tried to do that is I wanted to do a Michael Caine model for my Praetorian Guard army. So Michael Caine as in Zulu, and then he had a leopard print cape in the movie, which he took off fairly quickly. It was like his dress uniform, but he had a cape on, and I was trying to paint leopard spots. I just couldn't do it. Like, it's very easy to do. It's just like, it's like a black like horseshoe shape. It's pretty much, if you do tiny horseshoe shapes, you can, but I couldn't get the pattern. It just kept being like line. Like, that's not what a leopard looks like. God damn it. Right, I should probably find somebody to raid since we're at 5 past already. How many people are left? 28 people left on the old Twitch. So if we could
on YouTube.
Stick around, find somebody to raid.
YouTube people, we can't raid with you, but thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back again on Thursday at the same time. Thank you for joining in. There are stencils that might work. That's not a bad idea, Lone Samurai. Try looking up stencils, maybe.
Do you like stencils? Fallout Hobbies.
We've raided him before, haven't we?
No. Fallout Hobbies is the company that makes stencils.
Oh, sorry. That's where I know the name.
First cam stream.
Have uploaded. Color Creeks man has uploaded a lot of the Creek work in progress. Still a while before it's all finalized. That's what the work in progress is. Very cool.
This guy's doing his first
have fun, y'all.
Cam stream, and he has 11 followers. Let's go say hi to him and be nice. Which one's Twitch?
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you guys very much for being here for the stream. I hope you had a good time building some. I'll do some painting on Thursday, I promise.
Yes.
But yeah, hopefully you have a great midweek. Get some hobby done, enjoying your February and stuff. And yeah, we'll talk to you then.
Hope everyone's
and of course, ask me questions on Discord. At me if you want anything.
I'll set up the channel and see how it goes, and maybe just mute it.
Yes. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Talk to you soon.